Hello there, and welcome back to the Crucible. This is post-demo speaking, and what you are seeing on the screen right now is a bunch of footage from I think it was my fifth run at doing the Crucible from 1 to 101. And as I explained towards the end of this video, so I'm not going to explain it again here, I had some issues with the Crucible, and I still have issues with the Crucible to the extent that to do 1 to 101 requires you to spend at least an hour. At least an hour doing it. This entire scene that you're seeing here is a sped up version, and it's about 20 minutes sped up, and it's still 4 or 5 minutes, probably 4 minutes I think by the time it finishes. 4 minutes sped up to 500 I think it is percent, something like that. And this is only half. This is from 50, wave 50. I'd already done 30 minutes or so of this, but I didn't record that due to some of the issues that I'd had previously. Since it looked like the game was going to be reasonably stable so far, I thought I'll risk it and I'll record this one just in case. I was feeling good. But yeah, so it's the same thing that we've already seen. There's nothing new here. It is just me on the classic combat style, just making my way through. There's no cheats. There's no, X, Y or Z changed. It is just a normal, typical run. I don't think there's anything else that I need to say, really. I'm just keeping it real. I did try and record this with actual game audio, but for some reason OBS is set to only record speaker output rather than Windows output. Don't know what I'd done that. Well, I do know what I'd done. Normally I just record everything with headphones on, but because I've been suffering from headaches for the last couple of days, I changed the Windows audio output to speakers on my monitor, which are some really crappy 2-watt speakers, but they work. And what I hadn't realised was by changing the default Windows audio, OBS hadn't bothered to pick it up. So there's no audio for this. I'll just stick some epic music or something on over the top so that you're not just listening to me in complete silence with a load of game footage but no in-game audio on. I will know that better for next time. When the speed up stops, which will be in about 30 seconds or so, there's still not going to be much in the way of commentary. It'll just be mostly me grunting and going grah and oh that's annoying and stuff like that. But at normal speed. There'll also be game audio. Apologies in advance for the slightly red nature of me. I forgot to change the colour balance. Because I'm actually recording during the day for a change, and that obviously changes the light in this room. It's quite warm in here as well. So here we go. This is me setting up the webcam, making sure everything's working for the last. Here we go. Ooh, some weird sound issues. Not entirely sure what was happening there, but it's back to normal now. I'll lower that down in post. But yeah, here we go. The webcam will come on in a bit. Just enjoy the last 20 waves. Whew. Ow. Yo. I'm not stopping. Whew. Whoo hoo hoo. What the? Think not. Whew. Ow. Sit. Fall.
You're not worth my time.
No griffins. Thank you. Sad thing is, I'm just constantly thinking to myself, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash.
Give 'em what?
Whoa. I love how weak to lightning they are. Hi friends! Oof.
You're no match for me. I am your end.
Oh jeez.
Accursed wretch.
Don't stop now!
Ah.
Taste the sting of my whip.
Oh dear. Ah. Suck it. Ha!
Accursed wretch!
Whew, 11 more to go.
Or will death or
Please don't crash.
glory.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Taste the sting of my whip! Hold still!
Now.
Victory is within reach.
That was lucky. Oh. Whoa! Sit. Sit down.
You're no match for me!
Can't see. Now. Ow. Ow. Whew.
Keep it up.
Ow. Getting there. Getting there. Oh. Looking a bit warm. Bit warm.
Each triumph brings you closer, or the greater choice for.
That's me, the Great Warrior.
Victory is within reach.
Ow. No.
You're no match for me.
Oh, I'm not entirely sure how that didn't hit me. Ouch. Oops. Oh.
Accursed wretch! You will fall.
Unbelievable!
99. Here goes. Oof.
For the Dark Prince! Keep it up! For the Dark Prince!
Accursed wretch!
What the?
For the Dark Prince!
Don't want to get hit by that. I assume that's a one-shot on Apocalyptic. Right. Well, that's taken... Well, this recording is 34 and a half minutes long. And that was from, what, wave 50 or so?
You've bested the Crucible and made it to the top. Here's your reward. Truly, you are a marvel of unwavering tenacity. However, one
Go on,
last
then.
challenge remains. Are you ready?
I shall continue.
I stand humbled by your strength, Fury. You are truly without equal.
Go on. Is it Wicked K?
Save, perhaps, for my master. Time to find out the hard way.
Wicked Killington, the Diamond Geezer. Oh, do we actually have to, Huh? Haven't done any whipping for a while. I've almost forgotten how the mechanic works, actually. Oh, he looks awesome.
Welcome. Come on in.
Come on
I
in.
must say, making it this far, that's worth at least a seated ovation.
Clap, 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 clap.
What say we turn this dance of death into a showstopper?
Go on then.
Hit it, horseman!
Now, if he's anything like Wicked K in previous iterations of the game, the first little bit of his health bar, he just stands there.
All the world's a grave. Always remember to pick your mark. I am your end.
You're stealing my spotlight.
What the? What the f... Okay, this is just weird. Oh, balls, I didn't mean to do that. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Always remember to pick your mark.
Ow.
The curtain falls.
Nope.
A star.
I love the sound effects.
For radio.
Cheeky. Gotcha. Whoop.
Can you hear the fat lady singing?
No? No, I cannot. Well, that was as silly as expected. Yes. Wicked Adamantine. An extremely rare form of adamantine that allows weapons to be upgraded to plus 11. Bring this adamantine to Ulthane to improve a weapon. Just don't mention where you got it. So that's the horse head icon. On ArtStation, which I frequent fairly regularly looking for concept art and stuff, there's a sheet... Oops. There's a sheet of all of the different icons and stuff in the game, and that horse head was like, eh? What was that for? Now we know. Do we just go back down? Are we done? Oh, that gave me a weird... Oh! That's his brother, isn't it? The guy from Death's Crucible. Interesting that they've upgraded his model as well. Although I suppose it's not really a huge amount of work. It's just a weapon and a palette swap. Come on then.
Astounding! Even I would struggle to defeat Lord Killington.
Killington?
On my
That's a
best
great
day.
name.
Yet here you stand. The
I'm sure I must have known that it was
I
Wicked
have been
Killington.
awe.
I will admit, despite my misgivings, this was quite fun. I thank you for your challenge, Overseer.
I've spoken to Cargon, and
Yes.
I think we may well combine our efforts going forward.
To improve the Crucible.
Indeed. You horsemen have shown us that we need to reform the arena.
We were too good.
Turn it into something that would discourage even the mightiest of warriors. Something that perhaps even we could not complete.
I look forward to passing your new test. With ease, I might add. Until then, Overseer,
It may not be ready for quite some time. Years even. Thousands of them. But when it is, you'll be most welcome to test your mettle. If you dare.
Sweet. Sweet. And I think...
Care to give it another try?
No, I do not. Let me
Take
see
a look, horseman.
your wares.
I may have something that interests you.
So, Panoply of Champions. Well, the Reaper's Shadow Mail. Well, I'm going to take that one for now. Not interested.
Very well.
Let's see what that looks like. Oh, actually, that looks really quite cool. I mean, you know, that armor set as a whole, I think, does look really cool. I know a lot of people hate it because it's not her original armor from the original comic, etc., etc. And And I'm sure there are a lot of people annoyed that the Abyssal Armour is not yet in the game. In fact, I'm sure I've seen at least one person say, oh, it's cut content, like this is cut content. It's like, is it cut though? Really? If they haven't had time to make it before release, is that cut content? Anyway, I'm not getting into that particular argument or discussion or debate. Your opinions are yours and are perfectly valid. I'm going to go and spend these souls. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What was it that it did? Havoc bar generated per minute, Havoc form duration. My Havoc form will last quite some time because I've got the balanced Chaos artifact as well, enhancement. And Wrath rewarded from Wrath Lurchers. So there's an awful lot of stuff. One thing that still isn't working, however, is the achievements. That being said, I believe there is a beta patch out, which in theory will retroactively unlock them. Let's go see if... I'd just like to point out that I may have found a bug, because he's very clearly in two places at once. Anyway, let's go. Where is the exit? Over here. Let's go see if Ulthane has anything to say about the Wicked Adamantine. In fact, I wonder if Vulgrim's got anything.
Bested Wicked Killington, have you? And to think I underestimated a horseman.
After all this, you bet against me?
I have a gambling problem.
Is that where all of his souls go?
He was a most unusual foe. What's his story?
We all have our secrets, horseman. His are larger and more sinister than most. For another time, I think.
Your discretion bores me. Someday I'll break you of the habit.
Threats?
A most charming.
Charming.
threat. Very well. What would you ask of this? Please take your time.
In the original Darksiders, Wicked K obviously was a character who was there, and the Wicked are what the most evil of humanity get turned into after the apocalypse. For him to be here now doesn't really make a huge amount of sense because the apocalypse has only been going about 10 years. But whatever, he's a novelty character. He's a joke character he started off as, I believe. But people like him.
Well met, Fury. Aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are we? Didn't think it was possible, but now you're even interesting. Take care. What do you need, horseman? Take care.
Yeah, nothing. No new no new dialogue there. That's a shame, but we do have now a plus 11 weapon. Nay bad at all. Okay, folks, we finally did it. We finally got there. This is my fifth attempt to get to Wicked K. The first two attempts bugged. The first one I got to, what was it, 45, 50 or something like that, and just went meh. The next one I got to level 61 and the game crashed. Wasn't very happy about that. And the last two, I got, I think it was into the mid 70s, early 80s, something like that. I haven't written it down, and I didn't record it. I was planning on getting to like 95 or something before I hit the recording. Whatever. We got to 101. We've completed the DLC. Now I'm going to go and download the beta patch, and hopefully all of the achievements will be sorted. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go and edit this together now. See how that gets on. Cheers all. Hope you've enjoyed the Crucible. it's not a DLC for everybody. I would have much preferred some more story content first, but you know, there's some decent enough stuff, and there's a little bit of stuff about Wicked Killington, which I really liked. So there we go. Cheers for watching. Toodle pip. Achievements get. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. Remember to ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.